Welcome to Bar Talk. I am your host, Brandon T. Thank you. This is Bar Talk, is a place we have conversations about what's happening in the wild and so forth. And like and subscribe everywhere you see me and so forth. Let's talk about it. And so this past weekend, j.cole did his Dreamville Festival in Raleigh, North Carolina. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to say what's up to my Carolina brother and so forth. So j.cole, in the middle of his show, towards the end of it, he wanted to apologize to Kendrick Lamar. He wanted to apologize to Kendrick Lamar based on the fact that he put out a diss song about him directly and pretty much, and he wanted to apologize and say that he shouldn't have done it and that wasn't the lane he wanted to be in. And so there's been a lot of opinions on this around the interwebs and so forth. And so some people like, yeah, it's grown man, very grown man, very grown man. And some people's like, man, how you do that? I don't know if I'm a fan anymore. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it, a different way. And and it's a blend on both sides. And the reason I say it that way, it's a blend on both sides. Is it turns. I look at it like this: hip hop at its purest self is battling. It's two MCs battling each other at its purest self. That's what it is. Whoever had the better lines, whoever had the best punchlines, whoever had the most bars, wins the day at its purest self. Now we know what hip hop is today. Hip hop is went from battle rapping on the corners to people on records and recording stuff, and in different styles. You got the super lyrical. Back in the dictionary type rappers. You got the party rappers, and then you got the people that just say words over beats and so forth. And then in that instance, they like they feel like they're the greatest and so forth. And with any profession, you should feel like you're the greatest. Like I said, I feel like I'm the greatest on this mic right now. You know what I'm saying? So and then with that, so j.cole feels like he's one of the greats out now. And which Jake's very not Drake, j.cole's very good and so forth. And I look at it like this, right? I look at it as, okay, let's go hip hop at its purity. It's like, throw your diss song out, battle it out. Nas versus, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? They battled for years, and then they were cool at the end. And then all the different beefs and so forth, diss songs, and people battle it out. Lyrically, who won? You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent, Ja Rule. Who won that? I know. You know what I'm saying? You go further back, like I said, with Biggie and Pac, that took a whole different lane and so forth to where there was, physical violence in that. But everything back there is just like verbal war. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are like, well, you should realize it's a sparring match. I was like, why spar? You know what I'm saying? I said, back into hip hop's purity. Let's be there with it. If you want to take, I look at it like this: if you want to call yourself the greatest, you can call yourself the greatest. You give yourself whatever trophy you want to, but you actually have to, to beat greats. And so it's like boxing, right? You know what I'm saying? For Tyson to be the man, he had to beat some people. It won't just spar and so forth. It actually had to beat some greats. And so so that's why I looked at the j.cole thing. It's like, I understand, you know what I'm saying, that you like, you really admire the guy, whatever. But still, hip hop at its finest, battle. And like I said, it's like if you think about it, remember the verses, what I'm saying? They had all the different verses, and what I'm saying? You had Gucci Man versus Young Jeezy. Nobody thought that ever happened. That, and then you had, Locks and Dipset. These is battling. This is pure hip hop and so forth. So I think that J. Cole apologized and want to take everything down and so forth. You know what I'm saying? It's in hip hop. I mean, I know you want to, like I said, I'm going to say it again. It's my Carolina brother. You know what I'm saying? I think J. Cole is dope, super dope. That's a bad skills. But when you enter in hip hop at its purity and battling, to battle to win, and so forth. And so I was like, man, come on, J. Cole. This is hip hop. Hip hop. Yeah, like somebody told you to go fight him or something. Now this is hip hop, bars, words, lyrics, get down, and so forth. And then another thing I thought about is that how did it made me think back about the Nas and Jay-Z beef back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You had Jay-Z song, and Jay-Z song and J. Cole song was similar. It was the same attack path. And then Nas came back with Ether and just knocked it all down. And I don't know if J. Cole didn't want, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to stop Kendrick Lamar from doing an Ether pass and so forth. But like I said, it's pure hip hop. At the end of the day, it's pure hip hop. At its finest, it should have been battle rap. That's where hip hop started. And so forth. And like I said, I think my thing is this. I understand that, you know what I'm saying, he ain't want no beef. But for hip hop itself in its purest form, I'm disappointed. In its purest form. But I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to have beef with people. But in its purest form, hip hop. And with that being said, it's been Bar Talk. Like, subscribe. I'm Brandon T. Peace.